Welcome back to another reaction video. So I will be importing the My Street video and uploading it in an hour or two. However, before I even do that, I'm actually going to do some other reactions I need to do for today. Larry's Lounge uploaded. I have to catch up on Kippy on the camera. There's one, maybe two videos from Swift, and we got one from McJuggernuggets. So, in this reaction for Ruben's channel, this is Larry's Lounge. I just did the one yesterday, which was a couple days ago now. Good time, he uploaded again. So everybody's got it. That doesn't make sense. Your PS4 was off. How does that make sense, Ruben? Well. Oh wait, I know. You clicked rest mode, didn't you? Yeah, that's right. Anyways, let's get on to Larry's Lounge. 60-minute video, which this video
Hey everybody, welcome to the lounge. I want fellow loungers, chillers, ballers, and grillers. The reason why I'm having the camera put on so abruptly and everything is me and Joe are having a discussion here. So I told Tom, get it on camera and everything.
Well, yeah, well, as well, because this is important stuff for you guys to say. What do you say?
Oh, heads up. Pretty soon, around the time this is uploaded to Ruben's channel, you're going to notice reaction of Big Brother going on Ty's channel. That Big Brother reaction and this video are connected, and you're going to see in a moment. The video of Big Brothers I'm talking about is driving a wedge, finding a cameraman.
Before you want to start off the whole video,
well, you want to tell them what it's about?
Well, you don't know.
Joe might be working for Jeffrey.
Alright, so all of a sudden Joe comes over and he just drops this bomb on me that he thinks John should be off the channel now.
Well, he said I just stopped over.
Yeah, no, it's our filming night.
Right, which we were planning to do ourselves anyway. Right?
But the first thing that you want to say is that John should go off the channel.
Well, I figured we'd have a discussion like we always do before we start filming.
What's your issue with John, Joe?
My personal opinion that he should be
first video.
Yeah, why wouldn't you bring that up maybe a couple weeks ago before we voted anybody else off?
Well, I don't know. Why did you bring it up? I mean, it's in hindsight.
You don't think anybody should be on the channel?
No, I think it should be us three.
But see, that's what I'm talking about. We don't have enough time all the time.
Well, we have plenty of time all the time. We have no problem. I've been here with all of the reaction videos. I'm here all the time. Right? They come on the where I can make
it. Tom's been in quite a bit lately, but there's been a couple where Joe's been in as well.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That was the chair.
Yeah.
It really was. But, I mean, I think that John, we just let George go. That's why I brought him in. Let Aaron go. That's Tom's dude. He brought him in. And yet, John is still here, and nobody even asked him to come here. I know he's your boy from Hawaii, and you filming him on MVE and all that great stuff. I didn't. Tom didn't.
No, I get that.
Dude, he just showed up, and now he's still here because, why? Because he's used to be on YouTube, and he has an experience. Like that crap the other day, when he was going back and forth with George, they really pissed me off because it wasn't fair to George. George has no exposure to this, at all.
No, I get that, but
I have to disagree, Joe. I've been listening to what that guy George is saying. I don't like his attitude. I'm sorry, I don't like George that much. I don't hate him. If he comes back to his channel, that's fine. I'll be okay with that, but I have to side with John on this shit because, and not just because of MBE, because you know, I like him. I went to his channel a couple times, and he was really good on My Virtual Escape on McJuggernuggets' channel. So, sorry, Joe, I have to disagree. But if you become a cameraman for a Big Brother, I think that'd be cool.
You had talked about before. We needed somebody else to add another dimension to the whole channel.
I don't think that we do it. If we do it, I don't think it's John.
But John's a good guy. He would be reliable for us.
Is he a good
so
guy?
Jesse has two channels. Let's not get into that until we watch Jesse's video.
George doesn't have a channel.
See, that I don't know, because he did make the one comment about shouting out his channel, and I cut it out.
Right, but then after you watch that video, you kind of see how he is, right? Like, this stuff he's saying wasn't real. It couldn't have been real. It had to be kind of like, hey, you know, I'm just saying this, I know it's what everyone wants to hear because I want you to smash that like button and, you know, and all the stuff that he said.
No, I get you, but I still, but now, what do? Do we bring George back? Is that what you want?
No, I think we go back to the way it was. Have you read the comments? They want Joe, Larry and
What do you
Tom.
think about it?
Joe, Larry, Tom, and Aaron. That's actually what I want. And John. 5 people. That's perfect for what you guys are doing here. I'm not saying 5 people have to be in the reaction videos, but when you're doing videos like this, challenges, or skits, 5 people are handy. And you mentioned yourself, was it Aaron recording your last skit series? So, yeah.
I mean, you're just standing there. You don't have any insight on this.
They haven't get on that
He
one
has a
lately.
vote on that.
I didn't expect Joe to actually be interested in Jeff
Both
Green's
at that
offer.
point, he is here. He's kind of a part of this now, but I mean, like,
Yeah, so there.
thing is,
I know.
he did
I
show up
know pretty well
very
on all, but
uninvited.
it's not just
and
me
he
joking like
No,
it's
I get
something.
that. But where do we go over here?
Very uninvited. It was completely uninvited.
No, I get that, but what all of a sudden we do? Are you going to tell him that he's not going to be on?
I never mind telling him. I'll call right now.
What is going
I'm not
on
going to give you
here?
his phone number. Then that's what you're going to do. You're going to call
You guys having a
him.
good nice like
I'm
film
not
night going on
gonna
here?
call him for real, but
Well, we got to figure out what we're going to
What's
do.
going on?
we'll do it.
we were having a discussion about stuff regarding our
Big
account.
brother.
What's up, buddy?
What do you mean?
Hey, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. How about you?
Good to see you.
You
Say
guys
hi to your nephew or what?
Yeah,
what's up?
and it's the other
Yeah,
side.
I'm still-
I knew that
I'm
this part
kind
was
of-
coming
I'm kind
with
of
some Big
mad
Brother's
because I don't
video
understand
yesterday.
where we're going to go from here.
Well, we'll figure it out. Why don't we just have Tom's cut it for now? And then we'll
Oh, are you guys
regroup.
doing like a
Yeah, all
brainstorming session or something?
Don't check, make sure you subscribe to this channel too.
Incorporate like
That way you can let me know when
behind
they
the
upload
scenes,
too.
like our discussion about the channel within the channel.
So you can let me know about Jesse at Mount, Big
Seriously,
Brother,
Tom, cut it
and
off.
Larry's on to that list.
Really? He's got the camera on. You started texting
You know,
him?
First of all,
she told me Big Brother uploaded yesterday, so I reacted to that
know.
video yesterday. Which leads into this video today from Big Brother's video yesterday.
I mean, is that horrible?
Well, you could have just said something before Tom turned the camera on.
Give me 1 second. I'm just about done.
All right. So what's the conclusion here? I mean, we didn't come up with any plan for this. It's like, what are we going to do? I gotta wait. Are you done?
I'm done. Come on, give me a break.
What are we going to do now?
You should. First of all, I think we should
Yeah,
relax.
Larry should calm down. This might be on his
I don't know
phone.
what we're gonna do. It's up to
I mean,
you
I can be in my
guys.
phone and still
Ultimately,
listen
you
to
guys
you,
have the majority
but-
vote. My opinion is I don't think John
That was
should
a
be
joke
here.
situation
I think they
with
want
Larry.
to see us just do what we
I can
do.
multitask.
But unfortunately, when we do something we do like tonight, I feel like we're gonna be aggravated because I feel like we're aggravated now.
Well, I'm only aggravated because it's like, why didn't you bring this up before? We could have told George and John
It
at the
was
same
super
time.
awkward with both of them there. Like, why can't we talk about behind closed doors? Why hasn't even be? I get them being there.
Yeah.
Not you guys not being important, but you know what I mean. But these guys didn't need to be here when we had the discussion. Like, I feel like George is kind of. I told George's week. I kind of feel getting his
Yeah, this
side.
is
of it,
after
I
Big Brother's
understand where he's
now,
coming
so
from. And we
this is a
kind of
continuation.
a jerk move on our part, the way we handled it.
Yeah, I think so we're going to be a jerk times
So
3.
it's time to cut it
No,
down.
because now we're going to text John. You can call him if you want. I'll text him. Say, hey man, you're out. I mean, we can be nicer about it, but I'm just saying, hey, we thought about it. We decided we're going forward with us 3. We'll have you guys come on every now and again, probably once or twice a month, for challenges and stuff. What's wrong with that? They're still here.
No, let me do it. Let me talk to him. Perfect. Do you agree that?
I would agree with that. I think that's fair enough. That, like, sure, they don't have to be here the entire time. I don't think it's better to have like a lot of videos with a smaller crew, just because that way there's less weird like negotiating time frames or anything.
Yeah, it's way easier for you to schedule, right?
Yeah.
It's way easier for us to figure out when we can do it. And guess what? If we're trying to do a challenge, all right, we'll have 3 challenges lined up for the month. We're going to try to use on what dates are you guys good for this month? And we can do all 3 challenges on the same day.
Right.
And then every other day we film, we can do Chill and Grown, or we can do That's News of Us, or just us hanging out and
Yeah.
playing games.
And this way, if any extra people like can't actually make it, then we have
They haven't been doing
people
that
who
since
can
that's
actually be
lately.
there. Or
That's because of this
I
big
get
good thing
that.
they've been
I just
doing.
kind of wish that we
That might
would have had
change
this
soon.
discussion a long time ago, where we could have, instead of all this, like, all right, Aaron's gone. Okay, let's let the fans say who's going next as John and George,
Trash.
and then we release George, and then the next thing you know, oh, we should probably get
I
rid of
sent that to
John
Big Brother. I
too.
sent that to
I
Ruben.
think
He's fine.
that if John was being
Right.
sincere with everything that he had to have said throughout this entire situation, he'll be okay with it. Because all he kept on saying is that it's what the fans want, what the fans want. I've looked at the comments, Larry. I know you don't read them as much. I've looked at them. They want it to be us 3.
Yeah.
They do. They miss.
No, I know, and
they
I told you before. It's like, how can we do a Chill and Grown with
That you
where they
can't.
just us? I mean, my kitchen's not that
No,
big.
and there's 3 people doing too many things. Well, isn't there a saying about too many hands in the kitchen?
Too many cooks in the pot.
Too many hands in the pot.
Too many ships ruin something. I don't remember.
Anyone
We have
look
no
at it.
idea, but it's something
Doesn't
like
matter.
that.
Three's the perfect number when it comes to us, guys. The power of the pyramid.
Yeah.
I've said it before, I'll say
What
it.
are you, Egypt?
And again, we're really not kicking. You know,
No.
that's what nobody understood
No.
before.
Yeah, no, it's being banned from the channel.
Them off. We're just only going to use
And
them
more than
when it's appropriate.
That's the
to-
deal with
Yeah,
the
and there's
shit.
still
Not these three
look,
opposite
John,
the others.
he's coming over here to build the
You
channel,
need to
which is
understand that
fine.
too. They're not being
He
banned
can
off the
still
channel.
get that exposure.
They're not doing what I did to Jack in
It might not be
2016.
every week, but it might be every other week. It could be once a month or once every 3 weeks.
Yeah.
It's still gonna be more often than
You want to know what
not.
that's about? Go on my channel on my
Yeah, no, that makes
2016 videos.
sense.
I placed
They couldn't do
the
reaction
first
videos
half.
either.
No, there's just so many things that we do that doesn't work with that many people. Like even when we had our challenges, we had people come in and fill in. We never had anybody fill in challenge
You know
grill.
what? I did kind of feel like things were different.
Yeah, we weren't the same.
Yeah.
Because even if we were there with somebody else, and the worst thing is with 3 people, it'd be us two. Obviously, Tom, you're here, but I mean like 3 people in front of the camera. We would probably end up teaming up against them a lot because this is what happens.
Yeah.
Because we're used to one another and not used to him. So I think it'd be a better idea. And the reason I didn't bring it up last week, I didn't think about it last week. In all honesty, I didn't think about it. I watched the video.
That's why I got so heated because you caught me off guard. It's like wow, and it's like I don't feel like having to deal with this for the
I
third time
understand that.
now.
I get it, but I mean, all we had to say was
Yeah, it's like
you
third
went on the
time.
camera.
First
We
time,
couldn't talk
Aaron.
about it
Second
first,
time,
and then brought the camera on after you.
But why? When we've talked about it, all of a sudden.
Because you get mad, and I don't know.
No, what I'm saying is all of a sudden we're doing a video and it's like, oh, by the way, guys, John's off the channel now.
No,
like
no,
this
no.
way, at least they know.
Yeah, that's true.
what
That's true. They
happened.
saw from the beginning to the end. That's the one good thing about it. 'Cause now
John is
Yeah, and
not
guys,
off
you know,
the channel. What he means by that is
maybe
not
you
gonna
should
be a
pick
main
John
part of
and
it,
George
like
last
this,
time because obviously that's what's going down now. And as much as I kind of I'm like caught between the two things, but I understand what Joe and Tom's points are on this whole thing. It's like we really only wanted somebody out here occasionally, not all the time.
No, and that's what we were talking about. One person.
And things are getting
Not, you know what I mean? So it really, and look, great, it's awesome for John. He took the initiative, he showed
We're
up.
best friends.
You know what I mean? It's
He's
same
still
thing
our
Swift
best
did back in the
friend.
day. I
So.
get it.
right.
But we don't need somebody every week, I don't think. Like,
Yeah.
how easy was we thinking, okay, guys, let's just get together on Wednesday, we're going to film, we're going to do this, and this. And it's just not straight. How easy was that?
Right.
It was super easy for everybody. It's easier for him for editing because it's only 2 idiots instead of 4. He has to edit stuff out.
Luckily for this week, what happened, guys, is the reason why John's not here is because Joe said he wanted to talk about John. He didn't want John here. He had told me earlier in a text, so I text John. Yeah, tweet.
Yeah.
I text John and I told him, I said, don't show up tonight. We're going to take the week off. And so now I have the dilemma of contacting. I know you said that you would, but I know
I'll
John-
call him.
I know
I'll call him.
But I know John a lot better
You do,
than you,
you
so
do.
I might as well talk to him. It seems like John's pretty cool with everything, so I really think that, you know what I mean? Like, I think that he'll be okay if I say it right.
If he was honest,
Yeah, doesn't
sincere,
John have
like
100,000
he was saying
subs? Yeah, I
when
think
we
he's
were doing
fine.
all these filmings, then I think he'd be okay with it. He would understand
Right,
where we're coming from, and we make it point known that you're not out.
right.
It's just not giving
But see, what I worry about is what happened with George. Because
Yeah, but I think John's a better
George, even though we tried to explain it to him over and over and over again, he still got really mad
But
about
as I
it.
said earlier, George is coming in completely blind, and I didn't want to do it with him here because George got mad also. We made him come out just to tell him that he wasn't going to be here anymore. You know what I mean? Like that was kind of.
Right.
I understand. We're old school. We don't
The
think
way he
things-
left
Yeah.
From his
pissed me
standpoint,
off.
why did he leave
I kind of hope he doesn't come
Yeah.
back, but
At home.
if he's back for like
Probably like
a
just tell him I'm not
challenge.
going to film anymore. You could just
That's
call me and told me, and it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Just call him and tell him. Look, it'd be nice if we had something set up and say, hey, 2 weeks from now, after I recover my surgery,
Yeah.
come on
And
out
see,
and
that's
challenge.
what's hard though. It's like when I get my surgery next week, I don't know how long after that
Or what you did
I'm going to
do.
be okay to
Do anything.
I don't know what pain medicines I'm going to be on or whatever.
You become really funny all of a sudden.
Yeah, right. All thanks.
I think you're funny.
But no, what I'm saying is like I don't know
Why are you going on
the following week
Onigiri?
what my schedule's going to be like so that we could go and say that okay we're going to do a challenge.
You just went on
Yeah,
Onigiri.
yeah,
dude.
yeah. But they know surgery's coming up.
So
It's the perfect time to do it.
that's what I'll say. Look,
Get it,
with
get it,
surgery
get it.
coming up, I got a lot on my plate right now.
Get it?
And
Get it.
you know, he's gonna watch the video. So
Get
it's
it.
like, John,
You're
you're
playing
not
great, get it.
going off the channel
Look,
just
it's
like
on
the
the
other
great.
guys are not going.
I did the terror.
We're gonna have you with challenges.
Why is that gaming thing?
There's other
Why
things
is
that we'll
people
have
playing
more on
that
occasion. In the summertime, especially.
No, the sometimes we tons of
Good.
even like
It
vlogs
seems like
we do, so we
every
have
time the game dies out, always
Yeah,
smiles.
do something. We're always going to meet people. It's always nice to have energy with people. Like I said, it was always nice to have Swift come down with us.
No,
We went down the boardwalk. Now we have one of them
And
come with us.
obviously,
There's
I'm on the
always
That's what I'm
reinstall.
saying.
stuff that we can do.
PS4.
two dudes getting food can easily be four dudes getting food.
Exactly. Yeah, and then that way it's not every week thing.
You
They
It'll
don't
be-
fit in, and that's just us since we're doing a huge scale with all
Blah,
this.
blah, blah, blah,
Us,
blah,
reaction videos.
And children.
For what I did with Joker Nuggets reaction.
Staples, right? I mean, we can get
So that's
back.
gonna be my
we
channel.
can-
This feels
now,
good for business.
Granted, we can do a
Nah,
gaming video
there's
whatever.
only
We can get a
11
night where
people
we all
subscribe
play
to
Mario
this
Kart
channel,
together
guys.
or Smash Bros.
Right. the
So
same
what I
with
was
Cal.
about to say, I'm gonna save it for
Exactly. There's, I think it'll be fine using them. It'll be easier for you to schedule. I think it's a better idea
After-
overall. I'm sorry, I could have probably brought it up differently, so we wouldn't have gotten so heated. But
After I'm done
it's
with this
discussion we
reactions
had.
I need to do, my streak will be uploaded to my channel immediately.
So we
Yeah,
can-
I'll be
we
all
can
over it all,
do it
probably on my
together
channel
all
today.
the time. It's like,
And
I'm
then
sorry,
by
guys,
tomorrow I
we
should
did a
stream
mistake.
again.
With all, so
So.
we're not singling people out.
With all these things that should enemies, that my mind is probably about a week behind where it should be.
Yeah, and mine's about a month.
So that I can import a video and record the
We're
reaction
a
at
week
the
and a
same
month.
time.
Tom probably adds
And
2
I'm
weeks.
not saying enough.
So we're probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks behind.
We gotta focus on the camera, man.
I think Tom got mad because Aaron got voted off right away, and that was kind of unfair.
I
I
mean,
feel
that too.
That feels painful because that's how I felt with Georgia. Even though I, like,
Tom, I hope you're
I
still
knew
cool
how
with
Tom was
Aaron.
going to vote, and I didn't want to put it on him because it was my
And for
dude.
me, it was like
Well, you
Candace
voted first.
just
Well, she made it easy for you.
Yeah, she made it.
Yeah,
easy.
Rebecca and
It wasn't
Candace.
easy. I mean, I still
I don't know what happened with
supporter,
her.
right?
She's not technically off. We never voted her off.
Yeah,
She says to shut up. So maybe we'll have her come.
yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I
Yeah.
hope you enjoyed this.
Maybe the only member left will be the one that hasn't shown that
I'm,
much.
I'm really a little bit worried
Rebecca.
about what's going to transpire when I talk to John. But John's a cool dude, so
I remember, I like calling
Yeah, he was sincere.
Everyone involved in mine
Yeah.
was scared.
If I would call him
A
out,
lot of time I won't call them by
That
the
is true.
character
too.
name.
all this stuff like
Except with Don.
Basically, said you understand where everything's coming from.
Yeah.
He's
Now
been
that
pissing
you-
me off lately.
in all honesty,
I'm not even calling him
think
Adam
John
anymore.
was sincere. I'm not saying that he wasn't.
Right.
So I think he will completely understand why we're doing what we're doing, and he'll appreciate the fact that we're going to have him come around.
So any rewards that I need to get, let me know what they
So,
are so I can get on
Again,
it
hit
and get
that
it. as well.
subscribe button, the bell.
Because Nyla has this fucking
Notifications.
snowman thing
I
now,
just
so.
did
Is that the bell?
Do you think I was going to
And she was
die?
saying there's
Oh
a
shit, I must have done it.
lot
I
of
did it.
Guys,
stuff being given away on that
I hope
game.
you, yeah.
And Nyla would know too, she plays this game more than you, so.
Nice.
Well, just how about you dab yourself on over next to Joe so we can end this?
And I know what the
They said the other
snowman came
side.
from.
Big more.
What?
Exactly.
What?
You have to create a new character that is basically a
All right,
mystic
guys. Till
or
next
sorcerer.
time, grab yourself
Two
something called
flames.
Sorcerer.
Relax. We'll meet you at the lounge.
That's my main type on that game, Sorcerer. You can't, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that.
Always said she would do it.
And you can help me level it up. Alright. Well, that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for the next one. And, yeah, that was, interesting. Hopefully things work out. Maybe John will get kicked off and maybe they'll just make Rebecca one of the main parts. Just one that doesn't show up all the time. I mean, there's times where Joe doesn't show up either. 6 character having ass. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Stay tuned for the next one.